So, Joshua 5. Now, in the book of Joshua 5. And it came to pass, this is verse 1, when all the kings of the Amorites which were on the side of the Jordan westward, and all the kings of the Canaanites which were by the sea, heard that the Lord had dried up the waters of Jordan from before the children of Israel. So if you've been following us, Israel have now crossed over the Jordan, and they're now in Gilgal. So I'll start again. And it came to pass when all the kings of the Amorites which were on the side of the Jordan westward, and all the kings of the Canaanites which were by the sea, heard that the Lord had dried up the waters of Jordan from before the children of Israel, until we were passed over, that their heart melted, neither was there any spirit in them anymore because of the children of Israel. And in the complete Jewish Bible version, it says, their hearts failed them and they fell into depression because of the people of Israel. So all the kings of the Amorites and the Canaanites, they had heard that the children of Israel had crossed over this river, and they were just crushed. So verse 1 gives the reader a big picture view of the current situation. The children of Israel have crossed the river Jordan and are ready to possess the promised land. But what they don't know is that all the kings of the Amorites, the Canaanites, which were by the sea, heard that the Lord had dried up the waters of Jordan from before the children of Israel until they were passed over. Their heart melted, neither was there any spirit in them anymore because the children of Israel. So God working in the background. God orchestrated events so that the kings of the Canaanites were by the sea and heard that the children of Israel crossed on dry land. God was breaking the spirit of their enemies and setting them up for victory by demoralizing their opponents. As stated last week, in this new season, the warfare was going to be different from before, and God was aligning all things for their favor. So God was working in the background. Now we need to remember, when your enemies see you crossing your Jordans, their spirit is broken. That's a word. God is always working on your behalf, and you will not know or even comprehend all his behind the scene activities. God has already created a way for you to enter in your promised land. You cannot alter it. We will not understand everything in transition. Every instruction will not agree with our infinite human wisdom and intellect. The all-knowing God does not share his omniscience with us. We should not get caught up in what we don't know about God and his work. Rather, we should get caught up in what we do know about him, and that is, he is just, righteous, and perfect in all his ways. As the angels declared, God is thrice holy, and as Moses declared, he is glorious in holiness, fearful in praises, doing wonders.
Hope is gone, and I'm just barely holding on to your hand.